What it is, y'all? All right. Now, I hadn't planned to do a World Tournament tonight, but I am super behind where I want to be. I want to get like 5 runs a day in. I think that'd be a good place to start. So I think what we'll do is we'll kick it off with a little bit of World Tournament. But we've got to do some... I've got like a ton of SBRs and things like that we've got to do. So I'm going to start messing around with that here shortly. But let's just kick it off with a little chill World Tournament intro. How's everyone doing tonight out there? Can't even get it, see anybody? Alright. No Gohan. No. I said no Gohan. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but whatevs. Just makes life a little easier on the prelims. Before anybody asks, I am not going ham on this one. I haven't in years. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I've really, dare I say tried, but yeah, tried on one of these. Just the reality is I don't have the time, unfortunately, anymore. Number 2, I kind of don't have the energy. It's a lot of just doing nothing all weekend, and I can't be that, for lack of a better way to put it, dysfunctional. Oh, here we go. Alright, everyone come attack me. Boom! Alright, so... Cell's not going to work for that one, so we'll do that. And that's not going to work either, so that, and then... I don't think we'll need anything more after that. We should be good. Playing the greatest mode ever. I actually plan to do something else tonight. I'm just warming it up with this. This mode... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the Dragon Stones out of this. That's it. Once I get the Dragon Stones, I'm done. I will walk away. I don't even care about the tournament rewards. I honestly don't even care about the tournament reward units. I've not cared about the tournament reward units in a really long time. But I do want the Dragon Stones. I mean, we got Goku Day coming up, or Piccolo Day, or whatever it winds up being. I've heard mixed. I heard a bunch of rumors early on that it was going to be Piccolo Day, and then I don't know if people changed their minds or what the fuck happened. All that, excuse me, all the talk just kind of fizzled. So I don't even know. who knows what the fuck's gonna happen. But yeah, basically my goal has been to get in 5 runs a day. Or well, 5 runs per reset. So like 5 runs yesterday, 5 runs per reset today. I've got 5 runs tomorrow, and then 5 runs after reset tomorrow. For a subtotal of 20 runs. And that's enough. Appreciate it, Kenny. I think that's plenty. Like, that should get all the rewards I need. That should get everything that's actually relevant. I just don't really care to go super hard on the World Tournament anymore. Boom. And you know what? I think I've noticed that lately that's been a common thread. Just came by to say hi. Killjet, what it is, man? I think that's honestly just been a common thread lately, is that people just aren't into the World Tournament like they used to be. A lot of people that I know, like in the past, just went crazy hard on it. Just don't seem to care anymore. Like, number one, there's no reward for it. You're just spending tons and tons and tons of any more stamina meat. But it used to be Dragon Stones. You'd spend more Dragon Stones than you'd earn just trying to get like first place, just for bragging rights. And that was when, World Tournament was what, every other month? And now it's just like World Tournament shows up 2-3 times a year and just nobody gives a shit. Because frankly, you've got so many other modes. What they need to do if they want people to play this, they need to severely increase the payout. Because the payout kind of sucks. Like, if you're, like, I remember when I was doing this hardcore and I would stay up, like, for hours on end, get 2-3 hours of sleep, and then just grind the World Tournament. I would always come out of it with like a deficit of Dragon Stones. And that sucks, man. That's a mode like this. Everything was fine. I start streaming, my allergies start kicking in. But actually, that kind of makes sense. We've been on all day. That's usually how it works. Like, you go out there, you get all like the pollen and everything, and you're like, I feel fine. Allergies aren't kicking my ass. Get down, like, start chilling out, just get inside, just start relaxing. That's when your allergies are like, by the way. Oh, fuck. There we go. But yeah, no, like, even if you make, like, first place overall, what do you get? 15 Dragon Stones, if even that? So, thanks, game. Appreciate that. Glad I tried. Boom. Boom. Yeah, so, yeah. You're never going to see me doing that shit again. Number one, I don't have the time. I got kids now, I got a family. Used to be I'd send the wife with the one kid down to her folks' place, and they'd go have fun, and I'd just sit here and be a slug all weekend. But now, nah. That ain't a thing no more. Number one, that was when the youngest one was like a baby. Number two, we got like 2 kids now, and that requires 2 people to entertain 2 kids. Plus, we got so many activities and shit nowadays. It's just, look at that local ranking 63. God damn. Rain's coming down heavy where you are? Dude, we got a rainstorm like crazy last night. Let's see, I ended stream. I remember I ended stream a little after, like, it was right around midnight. And I went into, I've got a room where I've been doing some hobby work. And I go in there and just kind of like, I'm that weird person that as much as I enjoy my hobbies, sometimes it's just nice to sit down and appreciate what you've been doing. Like, when I build cars, sometimes what I'll do is I'll, like, get a part done. And then I'll go get a beer, or sometimes even a cigar, and I will actually sit and just awe at what I've made, because it's just that interesting to me. I'm fucking weird, I guess. I know a lot of people that do this, though. And so last night after stream, I went down, I had the last of my beer, and I went and I sat in a chair, and I just sat there and looked at what I've been working on. I'm pondering what I'm doing next. And next thing I know, I wake up like 2 hours later, just kind of crashed out because I was so tired. And yeah, I woke up because a clap of thunder had, lightning strike had split a tree in my side yard. It just fucking like, maybe 30 feet from where I was sitting, just. Another night of pummel party, I assume. Today's your chill day. Are you thinking about coming to pummel party tonight? Dude, we'd love to have you. I don't know if it's going to be a pummel party, but most likely it will be. That seems to be our game right now. I would love to go back and revisit GGD, but it just, number one, we can't get enough people to do it. I think most people's interests have just moved on. So, it is what it is. I don't know. King and Steven have been avoiding me for some reason. So, I don't know. I don't know if deliberately avoiding or just like, they've got their own shit going on. But we haven't even talked about the new Pokemon project or anything. But if you want to join in, by all means. I'm sure we'll, if we do, I'm sure Mysticon will join. And I assume the usuals will be there. Boom. Yeah, so I'm going to run like maybe one or two tournament runs, and then I'm going to jump over and do some SBRs and shit. Could install on my phone anyway, seeing as it's a game to pay for. Oh. Oof. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You play the mobile version. Bro. Oh, God. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. Yep. Fair enough. That sucks, dude. Sorry. I don't know. One of these days I would like to revive the GGD group, but it's just been, I don't know. People just haven't had their interest in it for some reason. But we played it for something like a year and a half, so I can kind of get that. That was like last night, for those that didn't come out to last night's stream. Friday nights are horror night stream. It's a lot of fun, and we've been playing Phasmophobia now for like 3 years. 2 or 3 years. We've been playing it for a long time. And we tried a new game that was even like more, I'll say, intense. It's different enough that the difficulty level and the creepy factor is higher. Because at least in Phasmo, like, there's enough warnings when the ghost starts hunting, and you can go find good hiding spots. This game, hiding doesn't matter. Like, the ghost will find you if it wants to. And there's no, like, guaranteed hiding spots. You just go in a closet and pray. And usually, I will emphasize usually... there's some Dragon Stones. Usually the ghost gets you. We'll do one more and then we'll move on to something else. I'll do 2 runs after that and get up to 30 times. Blame Steven. I should blame Steven. But no, the game was super fun. We, of course, per usual, our group doesn't take it seriously. Our group just runs in and just does stupid shit. And we had people ganked left, right, and fucking center. It was great. I think the horrifying one for me was I was hiding in a closet with one of the other dudes, and the ghost just doesn't even give a fuck. The ghost just walked in and, like, right in front of me, just, like, snatches him up and just starts, like, eviscerating him. And you're like, oh, that's good to know our hiding spot worked. I'll remember that for next time. In the microphone, hunt's over, guys. Whoopsie. Oh, this is not good. Okay, Gohan. I'm going to ask you. This is the one random incident where I do not have my AoE units. And I don't have enough ki to sustain my one AoE unit. Oh well. We'll survive. That's what I get for not picking a Broly friend. Oh well. Get him. I'm about to say, he should have enough multi-attack that he at least, like, knocks somebody the hell out. Boom. Hey, Toxic Insomniac. What is this? What were you talking about? Demonologist. That was our game last night. We were playing Demonologist. It was stupid fun. I'm over here like probably the weird person that's just like, yeah, this horror game is amazing. I had a great time. Most people terrified shitless. We just walk in. Walk in and start antagonizing everything. I have 40 consecutive wins, 0 losses. Dude, 7 of my wins were on the lowest difficulty. Oh, yeah. That's nice, though. Why would you go that deep in the game anymore, though? It's not for me. I've struggled to get this far. And I hate to admit it, last 2 World Tournaments, I think I logged in once a day. The sad reality is I realized, like, doing that, I'm not getting anything out of even logging in. I'm like, why bother? There we go. For me, I need to, I think what I really need to start doing is what I'm doing here. Like, 3 to 5 runs a day. That gets you some pretty choice rewards. Probably not the best rewards ever, but they'll do. They'll do. Mostly for the meets and getting all the rewards available from the missions, that's why. Do you have to run that many to get rewards, though? I thought after 30 runs you got all the rewards. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go 30 runs. I think I'm gonna go like 20 and be done with it. I don't have the patience, and I've just got so much other shit that I'm doing. Yeah. But hey, good for you, man. You know what? I ain't mad at you for it. Just not my cup of tea. Alright. Can we feed? Oh, it doesn't matter. Boom. Nope. That. And that. There we go. Yeah, I don't even know why I run Cell on this team anymore. I really need to pick somebody else, but I haven't updated my team in forever. Used to go deep in the world tournaments, but now I'm just not feeling it anymore. That's how most people are. So after you get 30 million points, your overall missions are done and have at least 20 consecutive wins. Oh, okay. There you go. Boom. I should honestly, when I get up to 30 times, I'm going to have to change items. But for now, the items will work. I just like to grab a couple ghost ushers to keep me out of trouble. Muggy, what it is, man? Long time no see. How you doing, my dude? There we go. I actually started my runs before dinner tonight at like 70-something local, and now I'm up to 50-something local. Man, people really just do not care for this mode. I still think it's better than Chain Battle, and y'all can fight me on that one. I just don't like Chain Battle at all. I think I log in a Chain Battle just to get the rewards. I try once, and if it doesn't work out, I'm just like, fuck it. The biggest issue with Chain Battle for me is the fact that it literally requires that you have the right friends. And if those friends populate. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing all right. I'm quickly learning that children are just germ factories. We were out today earlier, and we were about, I'd say, like 3 minutes from the house, and my oldest starts complaining. My oldest 7, but starts complaining. My stomach hurts. Oh, stomach hurts, and I'm like, all right, cool. You got to poop. We'll go home. Fine, we're almost home. Hang tight. So he's just whining in the back seat, and it's annoying the shit out of me. And so we pull in the driveway. I get him out of the car, get him inside, and he stands in the doorway and complains until he just pukes all over the floor. And I'm just like, nobody give me a moderator role again? What? Kenny, what are you talking about? What did you do? I'm so confused. Yeah, so he just pukes on the floor. So I was like, oh, okay, great. And my wife's like, well, he's got a fever. It's like, hey, the 2-year-old had a fever the other day. So I'm like, it's just fucking like, I swear to God, one will get sick, make the other one sick. And then the other one will get sick and make the first one sick. And then, like, somewhere in the middle, the wife and I get hit with it, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, can we get some immune systems in this bitch? The World Tournament for JP put me to sleep at work last week. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't even want to talk about having a few hours of sleep. My schedule on nights that I need to edit for the Pokemon project is just awful. This World Tournament is fun and all, but I find grinding the Persona for 3 hours is more fun. Fair enough. I just don't find the World Tournament fun anymore, to be honest. Only reason I'm doing this is I'm going to do these two, and then after this run, we're going to go do something else. We're going to do something that's actually fun. I don't know. I've just gotten more into like the team building aspects of the game, and this like when it wasn't just spam AOE's for days on end, it was a little bit more intriguing, and I'll emphasize a little bit. Shit. I'll put Gohan up there. Fuck. Shit. Damn, they're gonna keep giving me like my non-AoEs like this. It hasn't done this the whole fucking round, and now it's just being a bitch. Didn't do anything, just don't want to mod because I hardly have time to watch most streams anymore these days. No, that's fair. I understand that. I feel bad because like most of my friends stream, and I rarely get a chance to jump into streams anymore. Tuesday, I gotta play my guitar in front of some 4-year-olds at a college. I have so many questions. Carnival Z Gohan is surprisingly good for that World Tournament. Honestly, it's just for me. It's been spam these same units over and over again. I don't even think about it anymore. Oh, balls. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. It really don't matter. Boo's gonna wipe him out. Boo! I think there might be one or two that don't get wiped out, but largely he's gonna fuck everybody up. And if you don't fuck him up, then he's going to stun him, most likely. Bam. Oh, damn. Shock of shocks. Vegeta held in there. I haven't run that Vegeta in a long time. I guess I'm going to have to start running him again. I have one at why are 4-year-olds in college? Exactly. That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, you're talking about the tech Carnival Gohan? Isn't that the one I think that's the Carnival one. Yep. I've been running. Honestly, I'm flexing my Super Saiyan 4 Heroes Goku just because I don't know. I still enjoy that unit. Boo is gonna eat you up, dude. I love that Boo unit for the World Tournament. That Boo unit is so much fun. All right, I shouldn't pick a Broly friend this time. The amount of time that I would go through to work involved just leaves me less time with that. And that's fair. That's actually fair. I get it, dude. Trust me, I get it. Once again, we were talking about earlier in the stream, when I had one kid and I, would just tell the wife and take the kid and go down to your folks' place and you guys go have fun, do whatever. I'm going to be boring and sit on the couch and do World Tournament. And, that was what it was. But 2 kids changes that. And you wouldn't think it does, but it really does. It's like, plus the oldest is now into activities and shit. And it's just like, there's ain't got no time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Was helping my sister with one of her childcare projects. It begs the question, why are 4-year-olds in college? They're either really, really smart 4-year-olds or... Oh, Int Gohan. Int Carnival Gohan. I don't remember Int Carnival Gohan. Too many units in this game now. Boom. Int Carnival Gohan is really good. I use him all the time for every difficult. Yeah. Which one's the Int Carnival Gohan? I don't remember the Int. Maybe I don't have him. I thought I had all the Carnival units, though. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm lacking one. Let's see. All right, so rewards-wise, let's see. So this is my point. So, let's see. You get no Dragon Stones for first place overall, and first place local. You at least get 7 Dragon Stones. Yeah, no, fuck that. Missions-wise, let's see, 4 million points, which will be much easier when we keep going on. So, 30 million points will be Elder Kais. I really don't care about the Elder Kais, I'm going to be honest. I think 23 million points is where I'll stop. I'll just do some more after stream, and we'll just fucks with that later. Go away. Which one's the Int Carnival one, though? Let's see. We'll just get a character list. Make life easier. Do I not have him? Maybe I don't have him? Do I not have... I also have a few units that aren't awakened either. Helps I still go on, right? Which one's the Carnival one? He is part 2. Oh. You guys talk about the JP anniversary. I was like, I don't remember a fucking global one. A few more on stream? Nah, I think we're good with that. We'll do something else. We'll do something fun. Unless you guys want tournament, but I just think the tournament's boring. Let's build a team. So what I've got is I've got a bunch of SBRs and ESBRs that I just never bothered to finish. So I think that would be more fun. What do we want to do here? I also have red zones I need to do. I got all kinds of shit. Like, I've done practically nothing. Just because I know if I do it, then I'm going to spend the Dragon Stones. We got stuff coming up for that I need the Dragon Stones for. So we're going to do this shit. No, go away. All right, let's do an ESBR that hasn't been completed yet. So what are we gonna do here? We got Exploding Rage, Final Trump card. I did do Super Saiyans already. Youth, Vegeta family, Goku family would be fun. Androids. Damn, I don't have as many of these as I thought I did. Ooh, Transformation Boost. I bet you we would destroy that one. So the Part 2 Carnival banners coming in July. We won't have discounts like the Dokkan Fest banners. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Time Travelers? Ooh. Where's Time Travelers? What number is that? There's Future Saga. We could probably do that if Time Travelers isn't available. There's Time Travelers. Hey, that'd be a fun one to build for. Let's do it. Alright. So, team formation. Oh, he's on the Time Travelers team. Alright. Alright, so we'll do team formation. Remove everybody here. And categories Time Travelers. And I'm going to first look for units with guard. Alright, so oh god. I never tested them out and I never got them fully awoken. Whole point is just trying to make is I gotta play live event even if it was for a class of full 4-year-olds. I was just giving you a hard time, dude. You good, you're good, you're good. Yeah, 8th anniversary is gonna be interesting. Because the problem is I think they hype the shit out of it, But the problem is if they're not like just successively better than the previous, it becomes kind of a point of contention. So like, since it was, you know, slightly below 7th and maybe even arguably 6th anniversary, a lot of people are pretty bitter about it. Caught lacking? Oh yeah, no. Of course I am. But the problem is I don't know why they're not fully awakening, because I worked on their links, I thought, but apparently not. I could swear I worked on their links. That's fucking weird, man. Oh, you know what it is? Haha! Apparently it didn't work on their links, but... Oh, and of course they're... Alright, so let's try this again. Event! We'll go back to... and... Time Travelers... Alright. Team formation. Let's swipe all this shit out. Alright. So, we gotta figure out who we want to lead this team with. I actually have 2 dupes in them. But no... Dude, are they that fucking bad? Those are their only link skills? God. No, wait. No, I just reversed them again. Never mind. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. We'll just not use them on the team. Because then I'd have to go awaken them. I don't know what I actually would need to awaken them. So here, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. I thought that was reverse awakening. No, I was so convinced that I had them done right. I just fucked that one up completely. Yeah, no, apparently. I don't have them maxed. And it's going to take a while, so they just won't be on the team. That's all right. Yep. No, I thought they were reversed. That's why I hit reverse, and I was like, nope, that reversed them back. So, nope. They just won't make they won't make the cut. That's that. I'll awaken them later. I'm sure we have plenty of other units we can use here, though. So, the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks has got really good defenses once he builds up. Raises attack and defense by 30% for 9 turns. He becomes really good. Mask King, does he not have an easy A? I thought he did. Maybe JP got it and we didn't. I thought Dark Mask King got an easy A. God, I'm so fucking behind. Alright, so great chance of stunning the enemy. I like that. We will throw him on here. Now, Mask King becomes a big question mark because he's not as good as I thought he was. Lowers attack and defense, probably not then. Attack and defense plus 100%, plus additional attack and defense 100% for 5 turns. After receiving attack, guards all attacks when there's another Dragon Ball Heroes category ally attacking the same turn. We could do that. Now, the question is, now we've got to find a leader for this team. We've got 3 Dragon Ball Heroes units on here. Names, Recognize. What it is, Recognize? How you doing, man? Did I make that? Probably not. I thought he had an easy A. I really thought Dark Mask King had an easy A. I don't know. I haven't used him in forever. I really thought he did, though. God, brain's all just completely fucked, I guess. Alright, so probably want a 200% lead for this. And not that unit. The one I was using for the World Tournament. So crossover or full power category. Dragon Ball Heroes get 200%, so that would be a good leader for this team. And then we'll just go put him back on there. Boom. Now, last 2 units for the team. Let's see here. Try to think who's going to link up with these guys. Mask King might even just get cut from the team just because I'm looking at him now going question mark, question mark. Let's see his link skills. So, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Berserker. Actually, you know what we can do? Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha. Okay, and Limbo Breaking Form, Super Saiyan. Doesn't have the Saiyan Lineage. That'll be alright. Alright, who are we going to throw on here next? Let's see. I want somebody with a lot of defense and actually, this Limit Breaker Vegeta probably wouldn't be a bad idea because he's going to link up pretty well. Yeah. Crossover in Giant Ape category. Alright, so we'll throw Vegeta on there. And who's going to be our last unit? He will EZA this year together with Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, Broly, Goddess, and God Toa. Probably. Supremo Pie of Time. You think she's going to be a good fit, though? She's got no link skills to aid here at all. She better have a stellar passive. Attack and defense 120, all allies, key +3, attack and defense +40%, chance of performing critical hit +12%, great chance of performing additional hit +12% for all allies. Okay. So her healing, I think, will make her an asset. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see what happens. Chilling and about to eat dinner. There you go. Oh, shit. Tokyo Ghoul. What it is, Mike? All right. What's your thoughts on the Tech Shenron? All right. So let's use this team. Sure, I'll just keep those items and support memories. We'll just grab. I just grab Bulma here. We've got so many incomplete support memories. All right. Now, I need to find a friend unit, and actually, you know what? Vegeta would work because he's gonna have that crossover link, and everyone on here is a crossover unit. And that'll then 200% lead the whole team. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Fuck it. What it is, Mike? I haven't seen you around in a really long time. I admittedly, I've kind of fallen off on streaming Dokkan. I try to get back into it, but it's been really hard to get to the, to fit the time slot that I created for this. All right, so let's... Okay. Who's got the best defenses? These two arguably do. I feel like they're going to hit really hard. I'm going to see how they do without an item right in the beginning. And that's a lot of attacks. That we're going to play it by ear after this. If they just wipe us out, then we'll come back in. So I got Nada doing JPM. We're going to Awakening my easy AUs. Nice. Oh, we're getting SA'd. Yep, that was that. Falling off on a lot of things Dokkan related. It's hard to keep up, dude. So for a while I was toying with the idea of breaking off a Dokkan exclusive channel that would kind of like kick my ass into doing more Dokkan stuff, but it's just the schedule makes it really difficult. I appear then disappear when I see fit. Fair enough. Got to go back to work tomorrow. Mysticon, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Got to get back to work tomorrow. Oh, does that mean you're not joining us tonight? Yeah. Kenny, one thing I have been doing, though, is I've been trying to at least... I'm never going to keep up the way I used to, just because that's a grueling schedule. I don't know if people realize how rugged of a schedule that is. But, like, the updates for me come at, like, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. That used to be my life. That is not my life anymore. Do that. Yeah, we'll do that. He's about to get hit hard here. That. Man, there's no good way to do this one. Fuck it, man. If we survive, this will be a miracle. If I ended up doing news and leaks for games, I'd lose more sleep. Yeah. Yep. Jesus Christ, Vegeta. Yeah, it's tough, man. Dokkan is a grueling schedule. And back when I had more time, it was fine. But, you know, we've got let's see, we got now 2 Danmachi games. Konosuba and this. And now I've got the Pokemon channel that I've got to keep up with. It's a hell of a schedule. Now the good news is when the Pokemon channel does start, you know, when it does get monetized, it'll at least start really paying for itself dividends. But you know, until then, it's kind of rugged. I also have got my hobby channel, my car channel, but I just haven't updated those channels in months, and I really need to make time to do it. But yeah, I haven't covered Ultra. I do Ultra Impact every morning. I just haven't covered it in a long time. The content, or say the views for it, just absolutely fell off. Oh wow. Okay. So we'll keep old girl here in the front. Let's see. I'll put Goku right there because that's what I want for my rotations. And yeah. Get a little bit of healing out there. Yeah, Ultra Impact I haven't covered in months. I don't think I've covered it since probably like June of last year. Do you play Pokemon? I don't play Pokemon Masters. I started covering a lot of Scarlet and Violet, and GameStop's got a sale on right now. And since Scarlet and Violet's the first one like I really actually truly played. Like, obviously we played Red, and I've been doing the Nuzlocke. We're wrapping up. Next week is the final episode of our current Cage Lock. After that, we're supposed to be doing a Soul Link project, but we haven't quite got all the parameters for that set. But in the meantime, I picked up Diamond and Pearl, and I'm going to be playing those over on the Pokemon specific channel. Just going to do some playthroughs of that stuff. And probably I found a really good randomizer for Legends Arceus that I'll probably do after that. Because I really want to cover the Switch games at the moment. Next week is the last. So we do 3 episodes. So there's an episode on King's channel, an episode on my channel, and then the episode on Steven's channel will be the final episode. I think the episode Steven's uploading tomorrow is our last cage match. The last gym and the last cage match for the gym. And then next week is all the Elite Four. Yeah, it's episode 48, believe it or not, is the final episode of that series. Alright, so with this... Shit. Okay, you know what I can do here? I can actually Princess Snake my way out of this problem. Okay, so long as I wipe him out, we'll be fine. So that, and just to be on the safe side, that, and then we don't need the healing, but whatever. Let's give it a shot here. Should do a Pokemon Red randomizer. I've thought about it. Honestly, I've thought about it. I'm debating on the randomizers. If you want to challenge yourself, you should do Radical Red that King and Steven are doing. Yes. Yes. I'm not ready for that. I'm going to be honest. I'm absolutely not ready for that. I don't think, at least. I'm still really green when it comes to a lot of this, a lot of Pokemon. Most people have like years and years and years of experience. I started playing Pokemon about 3 years ago because I didn't understand it. Now that it never was sold to me as like an RPG with the collection game as like it's kind of like a secondary prize. It was always given to me as the collection game, and I was like, I don't know if I want a collection game. As I start playing mobile games, but whatever. It never appealed to me. But we played Pokemon Red, 3-4 years ago? And I was like, oh, I've actually been missing things. My generation's been really like, shit. I'm going to date the fuck out of myself here. My generation, it was real. Like, we grew up in the era where we were spoiled for choice on video games, and when you've gone from playing like Space Invaders and Pac-Man to suddenly you've got the PlayStation, and like 10 years or 20 years later, in the same amount of time, a lot of people have gone from the PlayStation to the PlayStation 5. We went from the Atari to the PlayStation 1. So you've been spoiled for fucking choice when it comes for games. So skipping games here and there was never that big of a deal. So for me, skipping Pokemon was just kind of like, okay, well, no one else is playing it. Screw it. Yeah, I did not know what I was missing. I had no fucking clue. Think that Vegeta will... Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be the wise choice. And then Vegeta will be slot 2. And Supreme Mokupai will give us a big boost here. So we'll do that.
How much have you ever lost?
SD, what it is, man! Get low. Number one media franchise for a reason. Well, the thing is, that's easily excusable by the with it being a collection game. For me, it was the story, like the fact they were able to pack like that much story. Like when I was playing Red, when I played the original Red, I was more impressed from like a video game standpoint. They were able to take that much game, that much like of a from just the RPG standpoint, that much RPG, that much data, and that kind of wealth of gameplay in a cartridge that, by all means, is less than the size of an original NES cartridge. Like, to me, that's what impressed me. The collection side of that was always secondary, but now that I'm in the Scarlet and Violet, I've got my shiny badge, and the shiny charm, and I'm doing the breeding of all the Pokemon, and we're doing all that. Then I start to understand more of the collection aspect. But a lot of what people try to sell me on was not the reasons that I really enjoyed the game, I guess is the best way I can word that. What I enjoyed was the ingenuity of Game Freak to be able to put all that together with such a tiny asset. It really is absolutely impressive, honestly. If you really break it down and you look at like how the game is produced, like especially the old games, it's just damn impressive. All right, so we'll just Princess Snake our way out of this situation again. And he's going to have the best defenses. We'll put Mass King here on the backside because I don't think he can sustain some of these hits. And we'll focus on getting rid of Drum and Piccolo. Though Piccolo's not a threat to him, so we'll get rid of Drum. Alright. Boom. And boom. And screw it. Why not? Yeah, Red and Blue pushed the original Game Boy to the absolute limit. They really did. That's what impressed me. That tiny little cartridge. Being able to do all that. That's what actually really sold it for me. I'm like, this is... Say what you will about, you know, Scarlet and Violet and all the glitches and all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I kind of see in a lot of games, so I forgive most of it. Plus, I hold in the core of my being that we were due for new hardware and we just never got it. Probably for market reasons. They probably looked at the new hardware and said this will never sell in the era of, like, you know, PlayStation 5 and all that shit. But I've got a whole theory on that I've covered in depth on Pokemon videos. But those original games really did just kind of just absolutely damn. What are we doing here? Shit. Fuck me. Alright, so we're going to do some damage reduction. And I'm going to go ahead and buff my my attack. I don't want to lose this one on a technicality. I'd rather win like a bitch than lose like a punk. So, yeah, we're going to bitch out here. Bam. I realize he probably could have wiped out Piccolo. That is okay. Bam. Let's see what happens here. Think of it a whole other region in the game. What are you talking about? Oh, so you know how Gold and Silver has Kanto as a whole past game that was originally thought to be impossible, but then the original... I don't know about all this stuff. Yeah. I don't know about the history of that. That actually, I did not know about. Gotta find a way to emulate the 3DS games on my phone. It's not that hard. Actually, what was the thing that I found? I saw it on TikTok the other day. I saved it over here. Where is it? Oh, fuck. Thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't. Might be on my other browser window. But there's a device that you could actually play GBA and original Game Boy games on your PC. It's kind of neat. 3DS I don't think is quite there yet, but it'll probably be there pretty soon. William, I missed your question. Theory on what? Oh, on the Switch hardware. Basically, I'll say the gist of it is real simple. If you really look at like the what essentially happened with the Nintendo Switch, and when we were kind of like, you know, promised, or they teased new hardware, and then they were like, yeah, by the way, it's just an OLED screen. If you really go back and look at that, a lot of those leaks don't kind of just come from nowhere. Usually there's some reason for those leaks to be sustained. And then go look at something like Scarlet and Violet, where it's pretty obvious that if you've seen the gameplay of Scarlet and Violet on emulators, it's pretty obvious that there's a that this game was tested on other hardware. This game was not tested on the Switch that we know. This game was tested on something significantly better. That or when they programmed it, they were not properly emulating the environment. But I find that very hard to believe. I find that game like or a company like Game Freak, I find that really hard to believe that they effed up that bad. For me and my purposes, I honestly feel personally like what probably happened was they had a Switch Pro, they had it with updated hardware, probably included the OLED screen, which is why they had the OLED screens laying around. Then global pandemic hit, and all this other shit went to hell. And then they were like, okay, we'll see how everything goes. And then like supply chain issues. And someone probably went to them and was like, hey, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox, series, whatever, they can't even get parts enough to sustain the market that they have. If we release a $500 console right now, we are going to be crushed. Nintendo's too smart to do that. So, and plus, with the generation leap in that level of architecture, there's just simply, in my opinion, no possible way that they weren't working on something else. I mean, the ARM architectures had such an incredible leap since the chips that they're using. It would be silly not to have a next-gen console in the works. What if they released Tears of the Kingdom on a Switch successor and the Switch at the same time? They could. They easily could. I think right now, if there was another Switch in the works, we would know about it. Now, in reality, if they did take the Switch Pro or whatever it'd be called, and that same hardware they were working on 2-3 years ago and released it today, then they could release it for the same price as the base Switch. I just don't think they're going to do that. So they're probably working on a Switch too. The Switch is I was very skeptical when it dropped. I was super skeptical when that console dropped. I was like, this is going to be a niche market item. As soon as people start breaking screens, they're going to get pissed off. They're going to stop using it. And I cannot tell you how many people I've seen bring busted Switches into repair shops or replace them or whatever. It's utterly ridiculous. But in reality, it's a fairly inexpensive console. So it kind of makes sense. I was happy it wasn't the Wii U. Fair enough. I actually don't even own a Wii U. I own a Wii. I never bought into the Wii U. All right. We should be ending here shortly, but I'm going to run one more. Movie Heroes. Do we have one we can run here? Youth, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, Exploding Rage. Is there one I could run with this team? Probably not. God, I got some old-ass ones. Jesus. Some of these old ones I could probably just, knock out like it was nothing. Look at this. I've got an original versus AGL. Oh, my God. How have I not beaten this one yet? So, screw it. I don't think I have that Gohan, but let's find, or Gohan, Goku, or... I'm just going to end the stream now. I don't think I have that Vegeta, but let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's see here. So I do not have that Vegeta, which sucks. Wait. I do have that Vegeta. Oh, damn. His medals going to take for bloody ever, aren't they? Damn it! I don't want to do this. I can't. Let's see what happens here. So your super tech team stacks up. Well, this would be extreme tech, but yes. Crazy Nintendo went from one of the worst performing consoles of all time to one of the best performing right after. Well, the problem with is Sony working on other handhelds? No, Sony will not. I don't think anybody will. The problem with the Wii U is it was a misunderstood console. Everyone thought it was just like the tablet edition to the Wii, and it was updated hardware. They just didn't have a good way to market it. Still have to awaken some LRs. Yeah, this is the second one tonight that I've got to awaken. I've been really bad about box maintenance, and that's one of the things that I've been meaning to do is just like literally just go through my box and just like fix stuff up, because I've got tons of dupes that I need to throw in, and I'll do a summon video, and then a lot of the dupes that I get, they just sit. I never throw them into the ability system. It's a fault. One more run. Fuck yeah, let's do it. So maybe this won't take forever. Hydration. Sony's working on a new handheld? I don't think so. I really don't think they would. Should have just called it the Wii 2. I mean, I think the problem is the gimmick that the Wii had going on really kind of ran its course. Like, it was a short-lived gimmick. It was cool for the time, but... And it was neat. For me, it was neat. It was to see a console that was the closest thing at the time to VR, to what we really thought VR was going to be. It kind of made that idea and that segue very linear, and it was kind of awesome. Like, I was all about that. Like, it's a system that gets you to get up and start moving around. That's cool as shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's badass. The problem is, where's Vegeta? Vegeta, there he is. Alright, and... Oh, God. I don't want to do this. Fuck me. Alright, let's see if we actually get anything out of this. God, this is the part that's going to take forever. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, no, I think the problem is the gimmick can run its course. Should have done 2 summons on the LR banners, though I kept getting my first copies of LR Bochek because of that. Yeah. The Vita was good, just proprietary memory cards were abysmal for the price. I thought the Vita just used Sony's regular memory stick. My PSP used the memory stick. SD! My Windows key isn't working anymore, and I can't tell if it's the keyboard or if it's Windows. That sucks. Try a different keyboard? William, what it is, man. Yeah. I'd be shocked if Sony... The problem is the PSP was good, but the PSP never really got the wide range of acceptance that it kind of needed. I enjoyed my PSP. I was absolutely distraught, heartbroken when I sold my PSP. But for at the time, well, number one, I bought my PSP launch day, and a week later, I had to move apartments, and hey, John Doe, what it is, man? I had to move apartments, and I needed money real fast. Like, I needed quick money. I sold one of my old gaming PCs. Probably one of the best gaming PCs I've ever built, shy of this one. Then I sold my PSP and a couple other things that I knew were going to pull some quick cash. Because I had modded my PSP. My PSP had cold cathodes in it and shit. Back before LEDs were really a thing. Like, the motherfucker lit up, and when you hit the top buttons would light up. It was pretty sweet. I done all the mods myself. This is like way before mod culture was where it is now. And so somebody offered me $500 for it. So I was like, I need money. Here we go. Fuck yeah. And I just never bought another PSP. Never even heard about PSPs until like 2016. Oh, Jesus. Well, in fairness, I was working at a Walmart at the time. Like, I'd just gotten out of college. It was my first job. And I worked in the electronics department next to the video games. So games would release, and I would like immediately know about it. Unfortunately, the big problem with that is when you work a shit dead end job like that, you don't have the money for video games, but you're surrounded by video games, so you want to be up to date on all that stuff. Got a PSP for my birthday in 2007. Nice. Yeah, I never got a Vita. I really need to add a Vita to the collection at some point. But right now the prize in my Sony collection are my two original PlayStations with the RCA jacks and the inverted I/O ports on the back. Those are very, very special. Most of those don't even work anymore. I literally went to a pawn shop, and the dude had a garbage bag full of broken PlayStations, and he was like, $30, you can have them all. And I fixed, I think of the garbage bag, I think there were like 20 or 30 that I was actually able to put back together and sell for a decent margin. But at the time, the PlayStation didn't have its nostalgia day yet. So, like, I made money on it by a long shot. I mean, I made a huge amount of money on it. But if I had held on to those for like 5 years, I would have made a buttload of fucking murder off of those things. Saw the Pokemon games coming out, just never played them. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't think so. So, once again, I saw Pokemon games coming out left, right, and center. In fact, I was an early adopter into the GameCube. I saw the GameCube. I had followed the GameCube hardware because of Soul Calibur 2. When we were playing the original Soul Calibur game on the Dreamcast, and we saw Soul Calibur 2 coming out, all the test footage they had from that for that when it was going to be GameCube exclusive looked amazing. And then I think it was like a year into development, they were like, yeah, it's going to go multi-platform. And they literally had to nerf the game. This is what people don't understand about the GameCube. They had to dumb down Soul Calibur 2 to be able to play it on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. Yeah. So it's just like... I think Arcadia is the first one that actually got a worthy hardware adoption. Is that the one with Link in it? Yes. Yep. It was Link on the I think it was Link, Spawn, and because Spawn I want to say was the Xbox version. I don't remember who was the Sony version now. I had to buy a charger off it for Amazon. Wait, what? I just recently got a Vita for my brother-in-law. Nice. Yeah, I need to get another PSP, and I need to add the Vita to my collection. They're just low priority for me right now, but I think the PSP... Maybe? I don't know. The problem is UMDs are becoming more scarce. And so the PSP might start becoming a collector's items. Goku Day clearly isn't Kakarot Day. It's Piccolo Day. But right now I'm trying to collect a lot of the Nintendo stuff because that's what's really hot at the moment. Nintendo just doesn't calm down. Dead or Alive on the Sega Saturn with the jiggle physics turned... Oh my god. Yeah. So, we played a lot of DOA on the Dreamcast because the jiggle physics on the Dreamcast were even better. I love my Saturn, man. I own 2 Saturns for a reason, and I really want to get a Japanese Saturn. Even though my main Saturn is modded to play European, Japanese, and US games. I would like the gray crystal, the gray base market Japanese Saturn. I think that's a beautiful console, but The honest answer there is I find it hard to justify at the moment because they are very expensive. Spooter, you actually showed up for games tonight. PlayStation was Hihachi. That's right. Yep. Completely forgot. What did Spooter do? I'm so confused. Did Spooter time someone out? I don't see anything over here. All right. I think I need one more. And then probably what we'll do is we'll save this. We'll run that tomorrow on stream. Because I will have to go. Yep, nope. He's going to Dokkan Awaken. Bam! And I probably could farm up his essay, but I'm not gonna. There we are. Ooh, his essay would be really easy to farm, wouldn't it? Screw it. Go ahead, tell me to Dokkan responsibly. I don't give a fuck. I just won't cost me any candy canes. Boom. Boom. And boom. Begin! Spooner's done everything he really has. Oh, I have been Dokkaning responsibly so. Remember, I've been playing this game since first anniversary, and I generally do Dokkan pretty responsibly. But when I'm just at the point now where I've got so many Kais, I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I just don't care anymore. I really just am at that level of, man, who gives a shit? All right. All right. So it is 10 o'clock on the money. I do need to go. We're going to switch over to... what do I need to train on him? Oh, God. What the shit? Oh, screw it. Those last two levels. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to Twitch. We're going to go meet up with our usual group of miscreants. And we're probably going to wind up playing some Pummel Party. I don't know if I don't think we'll have enough for GGD. We haven't had enough for GGD in a long time. If you're never going to spend them, why save them in the first place? Look, how dare you be logical about it? Listen. Listen, that's not what collection is about. Listen, it's like every other fucking thing that I hoard and collect. That's somebody else's problem to worry about when I'm dead. Fuck it. Or throw it in the hole with me. I don't give a fuck. I'm dead. No, screw it. Don't overlogic collection. But we're going to switch over to Twitch here in a few minutes. We're going to go join the guys in voice chat and hopefully get a game decided here shortly. We will reconvene within the next probably about half hour over on Twitch. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch, make life easy. There we go. Spooner! There's she. This motherfucker comes in with a 55-month sub and says some shit like that. Oh, my God. Appreciate you guys. SD, 33 months. Spooner, 55 damn months. Appreciate y'all. You guys are legendary. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow with more Dokkan. And like I said, consider joining us over on Twitch. It's going to be a shitload of fun. Have a great night, guys. I'll catch y'all next time.